Hello, everybody. If you're watching on the replay, which I know lots of you do, regarding the menopause fitness, health and fitness course that so many of you are doing this week. So for those of you that did the free challenge finished on Sunday. And then we moved into a slightly more in-depth program where we're still focusing on short workouts. But tomorrow you've got an extra special workout tomorrow morning as well. I've uploaded a salsa aerobics class for you to have a look at tomorrow, just in case you've got an extra 10 or 15 minutes. You'll also find some extended workouts are coming in towards the end of the week. So there's some 25-minute workouts as well. So as your fitness levels are improving, as your strength levels are improving, your cardiovascular fitness is improving, I'll start to just tweak the workouts a bit as you come down to day 5, 6, 7, and 8. There's some variations there that I can't wait for you to try. So if you're in the MENO Fitness, please do. Hi, Rose. Oh, Rose, lovely to see you in the old Bahamas. If you can check in on the membership area, let me know that you can see the videos for day 3. You've got an extra workout I've just chatted about, which is a salsa aerobic. So that's a pretty bit a throwback workout. It's you've got all your old school aerobic moves, low impact, not high impact, but I think you're going to enjoy it. Even if you just watch it, make sure that you put a comment and let me know. And because it's the check-in, I want to hear from you. I want to know how you've gone on with day 2. We had lots of positive feedback on day 1. So how are we going with day 2? And good evening, Sue. How are you getting on? Have you all done the workout? Number 1, which was a core workout this morning. And let me know if you needed to modify anything. And then the video was it was a nutrition video, just looking at sort of your meal timings, how you're spacing things out, looking at how you're building your plate, like build a bear, build a plate, what's on your plate. And we've definitely got a split camp here from the messages I've been receiving. We've got quite a few people that are absolutely on it with MyFitnessPal and all the different apps, tracking, putting everything in and feeling really accountable that they're hitting their total daily energy expenditure, which is fabulous. And then it's good to hear from other people that are focusing more around food habits, food behaviors. And you know what those are? Those are 3 healthy meals, space them out. And at this time, which is why I tend to come on at this time as well, is to 100% close that kitchen. Because if you've eaten quite a balanced meal and you've had balanced meals over the course of the day, when you sit down, you're adequately hydrated and you just take that time to chill out. It's just habit that's getting you walking into the kitchen, isn't it? And opening, and whatever is on eye level of the fridge, you're going to eat it, regardless of what it is. You're going to eat it whether you're hungry or not, because your brain energy, over the course of the day, think of today. How many times have you had the same thought? Have you been going over something over and over again? Do you find yourself replaying conversations that you had maybe today, yesterday, 10 years ago? Maybe conversations you've not even had, but you're thinking about them. Maybe you've got decisions, whether you've got, some problems that you're thinking over every single potential outcome. And you're running your business and you're doing social media and the kids are off, all the things that you're dealing with. Your brain gets really tired with all that decision making. It gets decision fatigue. And by the end of the day, your brain energy, your mental energy, your patience is running low. And so it's really hard to make, when you're tired like that, it's really hard to make logical decisions. And it's not so much about willpower. It's just you've literally got a low amount of brain energy left, so you just tend to go into the kitchen and eat whatever. But you've got to put a lid on that if that's something that you've built up, a habit that you've built up over time, because as we know, it really has a big impact on your sleep. And we want to get your sleep right down. We want to really nail your sleep and get it better. And these are just really simple techniques that you can use. So closing your kitchen after a certain amount of time, not going back in, leaving yourself a couple of hours, maybe going for an evening stroll. It's a lovely night. Maybe doing something different tonight, going for a stroll, watching Netflix, doing something else. rather than, just sitting down and then going in and eating something else that you don't need. And it's going to take you way over your calories, way over. So if you're in a calorie deficit like now and you've had your evening meal, brilliant. Let's draw a line. Let's do something else. Let's disrupt that thought and then focus on, getting a good night's sleep, restful sleep. So Claire says it's right up my street. Oh, have a look at it, Claire, then let me know what you think. It's a fun session, really fun. Sue said, did day 1 and day 2 tonight. Wicked, Sue. Well done. How's everybody else doing with water? Hang on, let me just put that in here. How are you doing with water? Let me add that on. Good. Are you managing to drink more water? Now, last week, everybody drank so much water because it was so hot. So are you keeping that up? Maybe not to that level, because I think somebody wrote in the comments last week that they drank something like 6 litres of water that day. But are you managing to keep hydrated? Claire says, living the workouts in the menu. Even my kids are enjoying the food so far. Wow, that's a real win. An absolute win. I think this is where put your hand up. Not good with the water this week. I had a juice today, so that's a good idea. Maybe in the past you might have took a visit to Slimming World or Weight Watchers or any of those type of clubs. And regardless of what you think of them, what works is the accountability, and that everybody comes together and talks about diet and food and jumps on the scales and all of that good stuff. And it's the power of the group. But it tends to just focus on the food. Whereas, so when you come off something like Slimming World or Weight Watchers, you haven't learned any new behaviours. So with this, I'm trying to help you identify certain points during the day where you might perhaps be making more unhealthy choices, and you might not even realise it. And then think, I need to just change that habit and exchange it for a new habit, or need to change my thinking around that habit and change my thought process, change my mindset around it. So that once the 14 days are over, you can continue on. This becomes your habit. Routine equals results. It really does. So Jane says, keeping up the water and herbal tea. Oh, that reminds me, I've just bought some new herbal teas. Need to go and get one. Yeah, it is hard, isn't it? As long, trying getting the fluid in is really key, especially when you're doing additional exercises, especially when you're menopausal, maybe if you're having hot sweats. Think of all the moisture that you sweat out. And it's important to keep that replaced for your mental cognition, your cells, every bodily function. Struggling with the hot flushes every day, and even though the night missing with my sleep. Oh, it really does. If you can try and work out what triggers could be. It could be spicy food, it could be stress, it could be alcohol, it could be none of the above. But it's a tricky one with the symptoms. And I think when you've done a program like this, Rose, and you've got all your ducks in a row, as it were, you're doing everything you physically can, within reason, within balance, to improve your nutrition, your movement, your stress levels, your sleep, all of that stuff. You're taking positive action, you're taking steps. And then at the end of that, you think you're doing everything you can possibly and living your life, and you're still struggling with this symptom. And they don't have to be like huge symptoms. It could be just the dripping tap, you just not quite feel yourself. Could be skin problems, joint problems, pelvic floor, just maybe quite a few of those symptoms that are just sort of there. Then definitely that's the time to go and have a chat with your doctor. Find a doctor who can help. Find a doctor who understands menopause and have a chat. What are your options? Remember, your hormones are declining, and you can get hormone replacement therapy to replace those hormones that are declining so that you do feel back to you. Did today's workout followed by the walk fit? Everybody's loving. Are you loving walk fit, Rose? Dawn, you're in. You've joined us. Day 1 and 2 complete. Just got to get on board with the food now. Water going well now. I'm exercising again. Dawn, that's good. Claire, are there tips for dizziness and exercises? Still struggling that post-COVID. Wow. You know what, Claire? The thing with COVID, again, there's everyone is experiencing COVID in such a different way. all I can say is you've got to really listen to your body. And if you feel fatigue, exhaustion, tired or dizziness, maybe really take the exercise low. Just stay on the side of caution, take it very gentle, just relax and just really take your time with the exercises. You just really take your time. And if you feel that you're getting dizzy after exercise, maybe just, switch it out for a walk or something gentle until you feel that you're back to yourself. Yeah, some say exercise and some say, yeah. It's just really, everyone's so unique with coming out of COVID and exercise. Some people definitely exercise too soon after they've had the virus. So everyone's so individual. Hello, Kerry. Oh, good for you. Elaine, love the group dynamic. Me too, Elaine. It makes me focus and changes my mindset for the better. Yeah, that's it. When you know everybody else is doing it, because we all get into that with our mindset. Your brain, my brain, we will always find the path of least resistance. So now, Elaine, you might, if hadn't popped up tonight, you might have just sat on the sofa and thought, oh, I've eaten really healthy today. Elaine, you deserve that penguin. You deserve that whatever it is. And you've eaten really healthily and you're full and you're not craving anything. But suddenly a penguin pops up in your mind and you think, oh, and then you keep thinking about penguins until you've actually gone into the fridge and eaten that penguin, which, but it is a mindset thing. And knowing that if you've had good healthy nutrition all week, all day, it's your mind almost playing tricks on you. Workouts, no problem. Food, not so good. Come on, Claire, you can do this. And everything, just if you can get the workouts in, great. I always think it's not about doing everything in one go. It's about, okay, let's commit to the workouts. Great, do that. Can you then maybe add some additional water? Yes, do that. Okay. Maybe then look at your nibbling and your snacking. Do you really need to do that? Let's focus on that. So there are 3 big things. Focus on those for 2 weeks. Watch the videos, understand the concepts. And when you're ready, you can add another habit and then another habit. You don't have to do everything. I think we're definitely trying to move away from this all or nothing. You're either on it, you're involved, you're doing everything, or you're not. And it's not like that. You might just pick a few things. It might be, I bet there's loads of people in this whole group, this cohort, who are probably just doing the exercise and they're just listening and they're absorbing. And maybe they're thinking, well, I'm going on holiday in 2 weeks. I'll do it all when I get back. And that's fine. Just do what you can. This program is really about meeting you where you're at, for sure. That's working. Also find I'm more flexible as you. Oh, that's good. I missed that one. Let me get that comment back. I need to see that comment. Oh, I missed it. That surprised me, but fab. Oh, good. Let me put it up. Kaz, sorry, I've put you on the screen, Kaz. Food-wise, going for 3 meals at least 4 hours apart. Psh, big tick, gold star. And that's working. Also found I'm much more flexible, easy to get up from flows since doing last 2 weeks. That's great. Gosh, that's amazing, Kaz. Exercise, it's the benefits are immediate. They really are. Oh, that's so good. That's a win for me. Absolutely, that's a win. Brilliant. Rose had chemotherapy and radiotherapy, which made it a bit difficult. Oh, wow, I didn't realise, Rose. But it's a good way to get balance into it. Yes, for sure. Claire said she struggled with vertigo. Walk fit is great, as difficult as exercise can be, and does retrain the brain. It definitely does, Claire. You're dead right there. It does have to adapt. Yeah, and everything is adaptable. I was saying at the beginning of this live, some of the workouts that you'll come onto, I've extended them. So you've got a few 25-minuters in there. I've just done a really nice fitness Pilates. I know not everybody's into fitness Pilates, but I've done an interval workout for you that I think you'll enjoy. And definitely go and check out the salsa today. Even if you don't do it, just check it out and let me know what you think. Exercise comes in so many different ways. Group exercise is brilliant. You can do strength and conditioning. You can do core. You can do walk fit, brain fit. You can do fitness Pilates, body conditioning, arms and abs, glutes, MENO bomb. Every day something different. So there's always a variety and you can just keep mixing it up. Is soda water bad? No, drink soda water. Absolutely. Fine. And again, trying to move away from good and bad. There's food that is going to take you closer to your health goals. So, okay, think of this as kind of like a continuum. this is a person who is currently drinking 4 coffees a day, maybe 4 double espressos a day, and not drinking any water, and is running around super busy, wired, tired, and drinking 4 coffees. Okay, asking that person to then stop those coffees and drink 2 litres of water is not going to happen. So what would be best to say would be, okay, let's go for 3 coffees and replace one of the coffees with a glass of water. Yep, can do that. Brilliant. We're doing that for a week or 2. Okay, now let's go 2 coffees and let's go for a glass of water and a fruit tea. Okay, yeah, manage that. And it's just working towards the goals. It's not removing anything like water. I'm not drinking any water. Okay, what water do you like? Okay, at the moment I could drink dilute. Great, drink dilute. Let's try that. And then let's maybe make it less diluted. So it's just got a little bit of dilute squash in it. Yeah, I can drink that. Great. Or I'm not drinking any water, but I like soda water. Or I like fizzy water, sparkling water. Okay, let's do that. So it's about meeting everyone meeting them where they're at. Soda water is better than no water. And, 3 double espressos and a glass of water is better than 4. It's just working towards that goal. These are great questions tonight. I've had quite a lot of questions actually privately as well. Every day when you watch the nutritional video or the menopause video, I'll just, again, hopefully give you a few more tips around, say, what you're eating, your food choices, protein, behaviours, just a few every day rather than everything all in one go. It just sort of builds up over time. So I've got lots of questions from people yesterday going, can you help me with this? And I said, just allow the days to flow. Watch the videos and it's almost like a course. Every day you'll get a bit more info. The next day, a bit more information. The next day, a bit more info. And then you'll start to put it all together, which is awesome. So yeah, oh good, I'm glad you're all enjoying it. So if you are on the replay or you're on later on, do check in, let me know how you're doing. So let's say our non-negotiables then are, again, you're going to hear me say this over and over again. So 3 meals spaced out, close the kitchen, limit the snacking. If you eat slowly and mindfully and you think about your plate as a rainbow and you've got half of your plate with all your green veg, and you've got your good carbohydrates, your sweet potatoes, your brown rice, and you've got a little bit of fat, good healthy fats, some protein. I think tomorrow's video I go into all the different protein, animal protein, plant-based proteins, and all different foods that contain protein. So there's some things that you might, I've not thought about that. I'll add that in. So yeah, all good. Okay, it's 7. What time is it? 7. I've been on for about 18 minutes. Cool. It's almost 7:45. So close the kitchen, tidy up, get your workout kit ready for tomorrow. Please, on this video or the video on YouTube, I'm going to go through YouTube now and answer all of your questions and your comments from there. Joe, loving the workouts, doing really good with food and exercise. Also, taught pump and aqua. Wow. And just finished Pilates with weights. Well done, Joe. How lovely to have you. I have known you a long, long time, many, many years. It's lovely to be on a program, though. A program. It's lovely to be on a treatment. It is. I think it's nice to have a structure and a framework and a routine that you can follow, and you can just make it fit into your lifestyle. That's the key. All right, everybody, have a lovely day. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of the group, part of the program, part of the tribe, part of the Gen Xers, MENO Fitters. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. I'll be back on Facebook Live. Naked HD. Wow. Where are you from? We've got a troll. Not had a troll on for a while. Sue, really appreciate the daily check-ins. Keeps me believing it. Of course you can do this. You're a woman. Women can do anything. Sue. What did she say there? She put, the workouts are very enjoyable. I need to focus on nutrition, but it is baby steps. We've got a lifetime of this, and there's no perfection ever. It's always just do what you can that day, and let's just the following day maybe improve on what we did the day before. Baby steps always. It really is. So take your time, everyone. Be kind to yourself. Enjoy the process. Oh, thanks, Dawn. Good to have you on the group. All right, gang, I will see you all tomorrow. 7:15, I'll be here. Come and say hello. Otherwise, I'll check back in with you tomorrow night. Thursday night, what day is it? Wednesday night. Yeah, I'll be checking back in with you. And Thursday night, I'll be checking in with you from Turkey. So that will be good. Looking forward to that. So have a lovely day. Lots of love. And I'll see you all tomorrow.